Hello again, everybody. I want to say I hope you're having a wonderful start to your week. Thank you all for tuning into Kinetic Aesthetic. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe on whatever platform that you have decided to check me out on so you stay up to date and notified whenever we drop new content. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Mr. and Lady, it's your boy Jerm, and it is time for Kinetic Aesthetic. And today we're going to start the week off by having a little discussion about the value of entertainment. He is a newer rapper. He blew up in the 2020s. He isn't one of the more serious rappers. In fact, I'd compare him to a little older rapper that some of y'all who are older may be familiar with. Some of y'all who are too old might not have a clue. I am, of course, talking about Lil B, the Bass God. Now, Lil B, the Bass God, to give y'all a little background, he is the guy who came up with the cooking dance. He is the guy who is the originator of the term based and things of that nature. Now, bass got co-opted, I think, by the right, but Lil B is the originator. He is pretty much was a meme rapper who his music was just went viral all the time because he really didn't have a flow. It was ironically bad because this was somebody who could actually rap. He did have talent, but he just chose to make his music the way he did, and it resonated with people. It was funny, but at the same time, there was a lot of heartfelt shit in that music. And Yuno Miles, who is the subject of my episode today, he is somebody who is along a similar vein. His music is not to be necessarily taken ultra serious. It's not to be like, this is like a Renaissance painting type shit, but he has a lot of fun with his music. He makes cool songs that have funny concepts. For instance, the song that really put me on to him was a song about sea lions. I'm going to show y'all a little bit, but like, this nigga makes songs about sea lions. He had a song called Martin Luther King. This is going to be a big part of the point of this whole episode is that just because he makes these songs that have these comedic effects, that doesn't mean he's not talented. Because for him to be able to make shit that is as consistently funny as he does, that is definitely a talent. But the reason why Yuno is being brought up is because over the weekend, he seemingly had a bit of a crash out. There was just a lot of just different little moments of him where he was just making it clear like he was not having a good time. The music industry was not being kind to him. This is a guy who was able to have collaborations with Kanye West. Now, granted, this is a Kanye West post the I Love Hitler comments, but still, this is Kanye West. This is a very big, notable figure in the music game. He featured on his album Vultures too. So Yuno Miles definitely has gotten a placement. He's been involved with big names. I didn't even know he had worked with Kanye. That's how little I'm keeping up with that nigga. But Yuno's definitely been involved with him and worked with him. So him having this type of crash out where he's just making it clear, I haven't gotten paid. His most recent video talking about all this was that he never even met Kanye West. It's very shocking and in a way disheartening because, again, this is somebody who Kanye and his own daughter come out and said was his favorite rapper. So I'm not to say that I thought that he was being well taken care of or that he just was getting paid or getting money, but I thought that he was at least having a better experience than this. But as it turns out, that's not the case. He's literally just, even in the video, one of them is titled, I Do Not Care About Your Happiness, where he's had to make it clear, like, yes, he's an entertainer. Yes, he does. He understands that it is his job to keep people happy. At the same time, I think that what he was trying to say in all these videos is that if he's not getting compensated for this, if he's not able to make a living doing this the same way that other creators are able to make a living doing their content, whether it be comedic or serious, what's the point? Why should he be out here making comedy videos and songs that nobody's taking serious, that people are disrespecting him over, telling him he doesn't deserve to get paid? And why should he just continue doing it just because it makes us happy? And that is the real key, and that is the truth of the matter, because he's right. Why is it that he is not allowed to be taken seriously? Why is it that he has to deal with these frustrations over not being paid, over being disrespected? Yuno Miles is a very talented dude. Like, he makes good quality songs that are going to just make you laugh and bring a smile to your face. That is a talent. That's a skill. Weird Al Yankovic, who made a whole fucking living off of just like taking already existing songs and just twisting the lyrics around and make them sound funny, he was able to make a decent amount of money. And I'm not saying you go and become Rihanna level, you get like Bill Gates money, but damn it, you're able to at least sustain yourself. And I don't think that Yuno Miles asking for that is too much. I think that we have a tendency to just disrespect people who do comedy, not realizing how difficult it actually is. It is not as if he is going out there and believing he is making it's not Ice JJ Fish. This isn't somebody who believes they're making real music, who had their heart in it thinking that they're going to make something that's going to change the world. This is a nigga that's just trying to make a song about sea lions. A song about fucking Martin Luther King, or songs about just other random hilarious shit. I think the nigga made a song about a honey bun factory. All I'm trying to say when it comes to this is that Yuno has earned the right to get some respect in this game. He's earned the right that he can be able to make the music he makes and be able to be compensated and be respected for it. And if people are really out here telling him that he doesn't deserve anything, that he just needs to shut up and just continue to make us laugh, I don't blame him for being disheartened. I don't blame him for wanting to just stop. Because that is that's so disrespectful to the value of what he brings to the table. And it reminds me of another artist, or honestly, there have been multiple artists over the past couple of decades that have come up one way and they've had to really, just because of disrespect, had to go and be forced to go another way. And I'm not talking about culture vultures or motherfuckers who are just co-opting or coming up with bad intentions like a Post Malone. The guy I want to bring up as an example of this is somebody like Tyler, the Creator. When Tyler first started, when he was first coming up, when he had songs like Yonkers and things of that nature, it was edgy. He attracted a certain type of fan, one that wasn't necessarily there for his music or for his artistry. It was there for the antics, for the BS. He's had to deal with that all the way up until now. I've even had to do episodes about how he has a very weird fan base that stems from these decisions and this type of behavior. But pretty much how it goes is that he had to stop doing that. He had to really switch up his whole musical and his artistic approach in order for motherfuckers to start taking him seriously. Now, he still has those fans, which is pretty much going to be the way it is unless he actively, in order to really just distance himself from them. But what he did was he leveled up the way he makes his music, the way it sounds and all of that, until it just became undeniable. And honestly, I don't know if Yuno Miles has the chops to go that far, because Tyler, the Creator's had a fantastic career just in terms of what he's been able to do. From where he started out to where he's at now, just from the way the music is made and everything like that, it's night and day, and he deserves a whole ton of credit. And it's not something that I think anyone can just easily do. And on top of that, Tyler admittedly his music never was the level of comedy that I would consider Yuno Miles' music to be at. But at the same time, I don't want to count out Yuno. I don't want to say that he can't do it. It's just a very different flavor and a very different style. With that being said, though, I'm rooting for Yuno. I think he can do it. And I think that it's possible for him to have a successful career in music despite what he's going through now. It's going to take a lot of work, and it's going to take a lot of just putting the work in and just ignoring all of the haters, because the thing about it is, once you develop a reputation for yourself, once you do something one way for so long, motherfuckers are only going to see you that way. They're not going to be able to see past the guy that's just making all the joke meme raps. So he's just going to have to put his head down. He's going to have to ignore all the bullshit, and he's just going to have to keep doing him, because at the end of the day, he's got the talent. Anybody that really listens to him, that really is paying attention, that's really respecting what he's doing, they're going to see that. But it's going to be up to him to actually stick it through. That's all I really have for y'all on this one. This Yuno Miles thing is something that's been happening over the weekend that I really just wanted to get a quick bit out about, because I like Yuno Miles. I have a lot of respect for him and what he does, and I think that it's admirable that he makes the music that he does. And I don't want him to stop, but at the same time, I want him to get the respect he deserves. So if you haven't listened to him already, if you haven't, I definitely suggest you go start doing that. Start with the Sea Lion song and just go from there. But aside from that, it has been Kinetic Aesthetic. It's been your boy Jerm. I hope you have a good rest of your week. And remember, like I said, like, follow, subscribe, do whatever you have to do to stay in tune, because this week we're going to have a whole bunch of content coming straight at you.